Okay, sorry I'm a little bit late. I haven't been feeling good, so I'm gonna try my best to give you guys at least 2 or so hours. Maybe I'll do it 4. Maybe I'll find a middle ground with like 3. I don't know. Point is, welcome back to the Sands of Lake Manor. Last time, according to the walkthrough, I'm obeying because I don't like time management games. I like time management games. I don't like time management games that make you feel like you're rushing against a clock. Also, I'll recover this um at the end of stream, whenever that'll be. But I might not do Fallen Aces Thursday. I'm getting really burned out by the detective stories right now. So I'm gonna try something I haven't seen being done lately, and then I'll get back to it after I'm not doing detective games back to back. Sorry about that. Ugh. Uh, uh, we're doing story stuff. That's right. Is that a really bad coffee break? Give me a second.
Declan, aren't you fierce good coming back to see me? You
liver,
take
right?
care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
I had breakfast, I think. Curve of mankind, a word for the ancient Irish. I suppose, from the way many of us are descended. Led here 1,000 years ago by their chief ancient Rollins, Edmund Finn, Amrigan, and Evmerwin. I butchered all of that. I'm not even going to try and pretend. So many powerful sorcerers. They clash with the old gods. Emery deceived the truth of the much fighting. He split the land in half between them, but they met lines and strict the old gods picked the top half. Here the mankind side of this land. I think I read about that actually. As a kid, because I read mythologies like a son of a bitch. That's the guy I saw, I'm going to guess. Could be new. What came of these goats? Right, time to ask the old lady who knows everything. Wrong door.
Ah, Declan.
Hey, explain? Sort of underneath us isn't as the way of such places, but enough of it coming and going as possible for passageways from places of great power only when the day is dark.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan.
Well, plenty of time until 9, which is like, according to this, the next big story beat, so let's just start picking through all the rooms I haven't picked through yet. I've done some of this already. I think I'm already done with this, actually, what I need to do here. Investigate yourself, of course, since the name of this team no longer has the means to threaten us. So she absolutely not. I've discovered soon such a thing with scandal upon scandal. Find out instead, so even Miss Dean doesn't make about what she knows will hold little weight. Find to be terrible. I can hope, at least, can I not? List of names, first name marked off. Callaghan, scared. Okay, Blake. First name Carolina is not marked off. I hear out of luck. I think he's after Miss Dean only. Today has been terrifying because of wormhole not being able to see through the mundane. There's no Deans behind it. Then I'm going to ask Derek for help. Don't worry, I'm going to have something for this early. Thank God he's here. So, we did ask Mr. Further. He needs help with. We're going to meet Mr. Mayor on Saturday at 7 p.m. I'm going to guess she's in love with a woman, which is illegal in this time period. It'll be illegal in this time period. Yep, lesbians.
Would have been easier in London. Or if I'd wanted to be very proper about it. Home. I do think my parents would have rather had it that way, certainly.
Are you sure this is the right solution, though? Shouldn't you wait to see how things play out? There is still the social season.
Well, that's not for another half year. And some of those young men are positively frightened of me. Here, I might find somebody who understands.
I understand.
And I don't think there's time to wait. You'll keep me right, won't you?
Don't I always? Besides, I'm telling you, you needn't worry so terribly. I'm sure things will be back to rights soon enough, one way or another. And I am usually right about these things. You know that.
I shan't tell you that. It might be true, but I shan't say it. I don't believe we know each other, do we?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And you, Mr. Ward. Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now you've forgotten to say my name. Ivy MacLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore.
Declan Ward, look, you're making so many new friends that are magical.
I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
I should have triggered something. I don't know why I didn't. Go check what I do wrong. Oh, talk to both of them.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss.
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4. I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau.
Indirectly only. I am Miss MacLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her, and her alone.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell.
Hello.
Time to figure this out.
Miss MacLeod means to cover up a relationship under fear of blackmail. I should find and confront her about this.
Hello, Miss.
Confront your ghost to find a fiance to cover up your relationship with Mrs. Lau.
Shush! Not so loudly. Oh, but look at me. I don't want things to be like this. I feel awful doing this to Victoria. As long as Miss Dean has her evidence, we are not safe. We'll be ruined if she decides to share it. So, all I can do is try and mitigate the damage. Even if that means... Please, Mr. Ward. You can't tell anyone. You can't. Please. We will be doomed.
Don't worry, miss. I won't tell a soul. I hope Mrs. Lau is handling the situation well.
Well, she's more calm than I. What will I do without her? I do hope Miss Dean doesn't succeed in driving us apart.
To those of you watching, it mentioned earlier that they try to make it as historically accurate as possible. Being gay usually led to you getting killed. It was a crime. Crime was sodomy, I believe.
Oof. The only way I can see that happening is if we somehow get those awful materials and burn them.
Hello?
Mrs. Lau intends to get blackmail material from Miss Dean at any cost. I should find and confront her about this.
And they're
Hello?
both women,
What
and
brings
that
you back?
it's not officially a clue.
Oh, would you... Please, would you keep your voice down? I am not proud of this. I do not... Oh, God, I don't want to be doing this.
I'm yelling in front of them.
This whole thing is repulsive. I tried to find the material Evelyn somehow has. Do you understand? But I couldn't find it. There didn't seem much option to me then. I don't want to think what I might have to do. But the more I consider my options, I realize that if Ivy knows what I'm doing, she can't. I can't inflict her with it. I can't. I have no doubt I'm sinning against her, Mr. Ward. I have no illusions of that. My hope is that it is the lesser of the evils I must subject. So you're right, of course. I have seen you asking questions. Your business is other people's business, I gather.
Yes, I'm a reporter.
In cases like this, sometimes I wish it wasn't.
You think I don't hear myself? How horrendous this all is? I do not want to be here, Mr. Ward. Considering these things. I am doing what I think is best for Ivy. As for Miss Dean, you know I've not yet met with her, don't you? I meant to, but she never showed. Despite what I think I might have to do, I haven't hurt her. And I won't have to consider her if... Perhaps you could make... I believe she stashed it where she's made a mark on this map, but perhaps you... Then it can all be over. A little mercy on us, sir, please. I do not deserve it. But Ivy, do it for their sake, if not mine.
Damn it, I'm reading faster than the dialogue's
I want to
playing.
be left in peace. That all this might be between myself and Ivy, and no one else.
Jello Apocalypse, I don't know him personally, so I'd feel uncomfortable using his actual name. I mentioned he does the same thing I do, is that there's a select group of people. There's a way when you read something, you read text in person's. You basically have internal monologue. I have that. I hear the dialogue. I can kind of sort of connect the two, and I read fast. So if I'm really into it and not basically keeping my hands away from it, making sure it finishes it, making sure the dialogue finishes it, making sure the dialogue finishes itself by itself, I'm going to start skipping through. That's why occasionally there's like long pauses, and that's simply because I'm distracting myself to make sure I go through with it, and I forget to click.
That would mean the world.
Alright, I don't think I can do anything here yet. Yeah, I don't know how to get there. The catacombs. Catacombs. think I've been here before. Apparently, Cool Elf Pro is following me. I only found out because because of email from Twitch. I really wish I get alerts. I don't know why that option's turned off. I appreciate getting alerts again. Do I have to I have something installed now? I'll install it, I just don't know what the fuck it is. Mumble, grumble, 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 swearing, swearing, sorry. Like 8 or 9 ghosts. I've lost count exactly how many ghosts we've seen. See a drawing. It's supposed to be a drawing of the base down here, but I don't see it. Maybe she's not here.
Oh, a new face? Who are you, sir, that would peer into a house with the veil halfway lifted?
Someone wasting time.
Scoundrel or scholar?
Neither, I confess. I'm more of an interested party than anything else. Miss,
Arwa. My name is Arwa Hisham. I am a scholar, an archaeologist from Cairo. And you? What is your name?
I'm Declan Ward, Miss Hisham. Pleased to meet you.
Right, it's not spawning, so I'm going to assume I have to wait for her to leave here. I'm gonna look at things for 7 minutes. Change places! There we go. Probably won't actually have to stream this game with Kyle because the walkthrough was needed to get through it. Or at least get everything done. You know, and Kyle and I would get distracted and then we'll be behind time and we'll be panicking. Dead Rising's better with that because if you get too far, it can restart and have a semblance of progress.
Mr. Wall. Huh. Right, yeah.
Alright, go find her again. She's at the stables. Which is front courtyard.
Oh, no, miss, I'm fine, thank you.
Please, Mrs. Joyce, I beg of you to listen.
Please now, Miss Mantovani, I said I'm fine.
But I do not need the cars to see how much you carry. You need rest. Now, my room is big and grand. And a horror to clean, I am sure. You were there an hour on Friday. That is an hour best spent at rest. It is needed, and I am more than capable.
I? You mean to say that? Why would you? No one's ever. You're very kind, but no, this old place won't keep itself, and I want everything ready for the séance. You all deserve that.
Lobby, lobby, lobby.
What do you mean the forge isn't set up? I sent word ahead.
I'm sorry, sir, but our telegraph machine was not working, so we must...
Gods no, I didn't telegram. Terrible yoke. Wouldn't go near one. No, my cousin only came by a few weeks ago and told you.
Do you know who we spoke with?
How would I know that? Do you think he walked halfway across the country to give me a thumbs up?
No, of course not, sir. Regardless, even if we had received word, there is no working forge here. Only the anvil remains, and that is ornamental.
And your horseman? How does he shoe his horses then?
I believe he takes them to a place in Guildford.
Ah, here.
There you are, love. Good girl.
Aha. Art supplies is going to be important apparently because they mention it.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah guide you.
To the library! Again, the joke that Ward is losing his mind is still hilarious.
Does all this not bore you?
Should it? It's fascinating, in a way.
Well, it's nothing.
Oh, it's not all scientific, but... Look, you're talking... Besides, look at you. Ivy,
I suppose.
you're always the first one to know when my tempers run short. Do you suppose I've managed to hide it from you, of all people?
Work on my new move, frick. God knows I'm gonna forget if I don't.
Besides, you know I would take any excuse to spend my time with you.
Oh, good grief. But I...
Oh, don't look away like that. Everything will be all right.
No, I just... Maybe it will.
I literally forgot what I was supposed to do for now. I was like, did I talk to her? Should I go back? This vase sounds cursed.
Miss Hisham is searching for a vase stolen by Wilhelmina Blake, but she doesn't know it's cursed. I should find and confront her about this.
I still got 5 hours until 9 o'clock.
Mr. Ward, Cursed? If you're trying to dissuade me, you will need... You are serious?
I'm afraid so.
It's not cursed. I just can't stop thinking about it, and it looks cursed, isn't it?
The thing hasn't left my mind since I first discovered its existence. Every moment I am awake, even when I am not, I think of that vase. If I'm very still, I feel it pulling me away from myself. And always, I hear a song in the back of my head I have never heard before. I wrote it down, though I do not know what for.
Ah, crap, I recollect. Here, do you see? I'm not myself, and yet it seems so important. Not just obsession, then. I will not be subject to the thing. Help me, will you find and destroy it? Normally, I will cannot condone destruction so ancient. Such things should not survive this long. Take this Mr. Q in case it helps you. You find the artifact, Mr. Lord. You must break it. Leave nothing but powder and dust. Let's go break a vase, cha-cha. Alright, time to go to the drawing room, wait until 5, and then continue to waste time until 9. I don't really have anything else to do until then. Probably do that at the drawing room. Or near it. Oh, good. Ghosts. Subject I'm increasingly becoming more and more ready for.
Ciao. Ciao. For those of you I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I am Carmela Mantovani. And I'm here to talk about ghosts and all that we know about them.
Sure, I'll stay a while and listen for 30 minutes that I'm still gonna skip later.
Grazie mille for attending. Now, I will speak with you about ghosts, spirits, fun. There is still much we don't know about ghosts, you must think. And this is true. Yet, there is plenty to speak on. So do not worry. We do know that not all dead linger. Only those bound to a place, an object, a person stay. Why? This we do not know yet for certain. It is theorized that all spirits are bound, fettered by an emotional component. Death in a place, obsession with an object, love or anger to a person. By their nature, they're hard to define. And yet, even in their elusiveness? Yeah, sì, questo funzionerà. We find them everywhere.
Well, look at what what that word is. It's probably not important, but it's something to do while I'm waiting. Does that work for you? This one. This pretty much translates according to Google Translate to this works.
By their many names, they are all
They are old! Old bastard! Hello, Nigel and Marmalade. Okay, I'll be back to being quiet because I'm blowing my nose.
Some echo the grief they left upon the world and are blind to the living. While others are vengeful and aggressive, haunting a person or place and causing everything from psychological to physical damage. Regardless, no single spectre, but tomorrow night? Tomorrow night we intend to change this. So, what stops them from speaking? Is it a physical matter? No, it cannot be, as they interact with the world in other ways. Blowing papers off desks, snuffing candles, sometimes even striking people. Perhaps the limitation is in their lungs, then. Well, no. Many wail and moan after all. Could it be they have nothing to say? I do not think so. Many a mystic, myself included, believe the spirits have given us a feeling of things they once said. There is a chance this is wishful thinking on our parts. But I believe so many have felt this, that at least one person must be correct. Maybe they simply cannot speak for themselves? This we cannot rule out, and is to be my conclusion, if our séance does not bear fruit. So, why do I have such hopes for this séance? This I have been doing for a long time. When you invite a ghost to speak with you, there are always limits. The strength of the spirit, the skill of the medium, the thickness of the veil. All of these things can make it difficult for a We see their forms on occasion. We feel the echoes of their emotion. But these things do not require expense. They sustain themselves, somehow. This we do not understand. It takes effort for a spirit to be more than echoes, to make a more conscious. This is an age of science, yes? We think of ghosts as waveforms, spiritual waveforms. A soul rippling long past the death of its host, its shell. They are in a frequency we cannot easily see. In daytime, they are almost invisible to us. At night, easier to see. The less interference around, lights, other people, and so on, the easier still. If you have noticed animals behaving strangely, this is because they see different wavelengths to us, as is with light. The atmosphere blocks the wavelength of light. The same is true for spiritual wavelengths. But at this time of year, the veil, or spiritual atmosphere, is at its thinnest. And then there is you, those gathered. People attuned to the mystical, coming together to work as a... Qual è la parola? No, that is not correct. Che cos'è? Ah, my words let me down. But look, if you do not believe me, I'm told that crows are a symbol of your Irish death goddess. They are gathering. And at night, the dead are roaming. I think they line up for the chance to speak to us. Imparting a warning. We understand ghosts to be the disembodied souls of the old selves, sometimes less or incomplete as to how the web of So, tomorrow, when the veil is at its thinnest, mind your words. These spirits were once people. They are the intangible remains. And they will be just as driven as they ever were, if not more.
Right, time to waste time until 9. 7. 8. 9. Oh.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look? You clean up well?
Oh, Declan. Now it's Deacon. I'm going to say it wrong because it amuses me.
I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor, and it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it.
People keep being invited to, a lot of people are invited to do crimes they wouldn't normally do. That's fucked. There's ghosts here.
So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already. I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit that will keep me ticking over until the end of next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through.
Good boy, Dietler.
If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. And anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
Mr. Ward, our final attendee.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting...
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your... This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own...
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir. Sorry, Mr. Vardy, sir. Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask, sir, and some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
My thanks.
Oh, that's automatic.
Gentlemen, ladies.
Why are you dressed as the Red Death?
Let me once again welcome you to Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at... It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and... But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my
Of his 4.
None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing. A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be trained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned. Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us, and the start.
It wasn't a cough, that's more of a throat clear.
Come, friends, let us raise up to Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
That's not good. Oh good, I've been drugged again.
Where? What was in that? Have I been drugged?
What the hell is happening here?
Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't on that I... Hey, I know you. Why do you keep doing that?
She shouldn't do that. That's not normal. What have they given me?
My stomach feels so not great.
Don't worry. That will pass. Next, your jaw will tighten. That's awesome. Where is the exit? I want it.
It's over. No, I've lost it. Sorry.
It'll be okay. Just take a moment and breathe. Remember, this is all
It feels like forever.
Aye. But at the same time, it's over so.
Me? I'm lucky it's not a crime in France. It is looked down on. Me.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is a private conversation.
Forgive me.
Before, in Colombia, of course, the ritual was different.
This is simply lax ritual, no?
Lack of ritual seems to be the closest thing to a ritual these people deserve.
I don't feel comfortable right now.
I think I'm getting an idea of who's who, but
Did you leave?
In a way, I was lost. For a while, I was somebody else. I think still here. But years ago, a man, a boy actually. I was running with my mother, then without.
I've heard similar stories about this place. Too many, really. Inheritance turns families on themselves. Evil. For all its grandeur, it is a miserable place.
I knew I was right. I knew it. I am coming for you. I am near. Do you come to free me? In a way, yes. That will be the end result.
I just had a horrific realization. You're not a guest. You're whatever the fuck that's. You're the demon, aren't you? It ends with the fact he's taller than the rest, but still. I thought that was a cutscene. No, it's actually happening.
Why did you let it happen?
I tried.
That's the druid.
I can't let them get away. There. Where did... What on earth? The entity! It towered over the kidnapper. Twice their size at least.
Oh god damn it! All the women whose mystery to solve are now back on the case again, aren't they? If he's an actual thing that can interact with the world.
Is that a portal of some kind? It is pointing at the portal, as if it wants me to go there, or wants to go itself, but cannot.
Which you could see what he looked like in this. Oh, we did see that, didn't we? Sunday!
Oh, my head. What did they give me? Was any of last night It was clear I wasn't the only one who took something. Nor was I the only one caught by surprise. But it did seem to be part of the celebration.
Oh. Head rush.
What is wrong?
I don't have time for head rush. I have time for work.
I should go back over the chase in my mind. See if I can learn anything that could guide me on.
I was like, do I have health issues? And through I probably do, but I don't really have time to fix them, or the money to fix them, or the insurance to fix them, because I live in America and it's terrible.
That giant figure, the one that led Miss Dean through the grounds, it wanted to go through that portal but couldn't. Why?
am I doing wrong?
A god lives here. Or is trapped here, perhaps. And he wants to return home, to Tiernan Oak, through a portal located somewhere on the manor's grounds. Has the Séance awoken it? Or is it stopping him from leaving? The Tuatha Dé Danann. They fought the Milesians and were tricked underground by them. Is that why Miss Dean was brought here? Because of her link to those ancient Milesian leaders?
Did I get any clues from that? Or it was just, I've solved this mystery?
Culprit took advantage of everyone's inebriated state last night to kidnap one of the other guests. They used knowledge of a secret door and secret passages under the manor to get their victim out of the ballroom. I lost them in the maze, not far from where Miss Dean's trail went cold, where I found the petals on the sigil. And all of this teach me anything useful? The only way they could have known about the door in the catacombs is if they knew the grounds. Either from working here, knowing the place in some other capacity, or having access to plans. I wonder if there's... And if not, what...
I think that just eliminates everyone who just came here. I think he was the one kidnapped. You can't really kidnap yourself.
Have you seen Dara? He's meant to have been helping me move some supplies into the basement all morning. Once the delivery arrived, he's buggered off somewhere.
I don't. Maybe the service in the church?
Oh, he's holy all of a sudden, is he?
Maybe? This event is bringing out all sorts of strange behavior in people.
Look, whatever she got you into, just be careful. get back to the stables. Can't leave the basement door just sitting open like that.
Church! Away to church! Church is this way, right? Said the heathen. I don't have to be here for the achievement, so I can just enter and leave. The fuck's the church? I just keep saying things that sound more and more worse. Where's the first? What is the? What the? What the? What the? What the? God, this was not as big how big it felt before. Yep, the church this way. This is the way to the church. This is the way where all the holiness is. That I was standing there and bursting into flames, and everyone just considered me awkward.
Yeah. If I'd known you were here, I would have made my excuses much earlier.
What excuse would you have to come to a place?
A fervent desire for more rain.
Well, that might have done it. But I thought maybe it would be best to let you get along with things, and you've done well at it, it seems. And not that I haven't missed you. It's good to see you.
Well, Johnny got married last spring, and Mother's got plans for Cecil. Though he's doing what he does best, and avoiding that at all costs. He'll come round to it. But he's usually in Edinburgh, not home. So these days, when I am home, it's only me and Mother and Father.
I am fully distracted by other things. I apologize. I will probably continue to be distracted.
We have a new stable master, of course, but I don't like him half as much as you.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being distracted now. It's not fair to you guys. The few that watch me, they... Nope, I'm not gonna let that.
It would be hard
No
if you
negative
did,
thoughts.
love. But,
I do alright, I think. But they still don't know what to do with me. That's why I spend all that time in London these days. They don't know of the tradition like people back home. But at least there are all these people that like to hear about it.
I am feeling better than I was earlier, so I'm fingers crossed I can get through at least 2 more hours for my body to yells at me and I collapse in a sick feeling. Being distracted is not related to me being sick. Being distracted is just I'm getting distracted. It happens often. I can't really stop.
That's quite the collection of the people attending this thing or anything to go by. Speaking of the like, how are you, lass? With your sight?
I wish I could say. It's not back. And if it is, it's too blurry to see. Hard to think I would miss it, but it doesn't feel right not to have it either.
All being as it should be. It'll be better soon.
The distinction is, to be particular, that archaeologists study physical objects, but much of it is found buried, yes.
And that is where you found those jars?
In short, yes. But I was on the hunt for something else. A vase.
Oh?
Over 100 years ago, a vase was unearthed from an It took the place among the set.
Rotted away?
No. There are the jar.
And whose
It was unlikely. Whoever was... I think it was the real. His royal sarcophagus...
Nubia?
Yes.
So you suspect the missing heart is...
I do not think the heart was... Truly, I do not know.
Any idea?
Thanks to our Miss Dean, I now know the last documented person to have had the vase.
And do you think your vase...
This is where my trail ends.
Well, good luck.
No. That favor was paid for many times over. May her kindness to us...
I hope so.
Now, before we continue today's service, I wish to discuss this grand séance you're all here to attend this evening. A word of caution on the whole affair. There is certainly a temptation in this world to search for answers that seem beyond us. I understand that the loss of a loved one, for example, can compel a person to seek truths in unusual ways. But the Lord does not set upon our shoulders more than we can bear. And if there are truths to be found, if there are questions we need answered, He will provide those answers. And if the questions remain unanswered, He means it to be so. We must have trust in the Lord. We must trust that He will lead us to where we need to be. I implore you to keep this in mind as Halloween passes and we bring in the dawn of All Saints' Day. And I will pray for you all, that your better nature and your faith prevails. Marquess, please, be reasonable.
I should follow him.
I am the Marquess of Doon, Jonathan.
You have the better of me, sir.
No, not really. I know nothing more than your name. I do hope you will.
Thank you for the invite, Marquez.
Well then, Mr. Ward, welcome.
I literally just held down my spacebar out of curiosity. And then it's like, it all lights up, and my next thought was, this just ruins my fun! And they kill time till 12, so might as well just ask random things about him. Hey, this is yours, right? Oh, it's psychic energy. He's ordered to stay at the residence. Not mother. I need to go look back at that again. Was her daughter, wife, and pillar of community, but not mother. Isn't she not Walter's mother? Did it not leave that on the gravestones? I don't think that's a clue. But I'm going to keep that in mind just in case. According to the walkthrough, I have until 9 o'clock p.m. before everything goes to shit, I suppose. O'clock.
The body of Christ. Does something trouble you, my child?
I thought... No, Father.
Then, be on your...
Thank you.
Mr. Ward.
Was it Eamon I saw last night in that cell? Do I carry him around with me? A manifestation of my guilt. I cannot. He wasn't real, was he? No, it must have been the drugs. I saw a lot of it was likely just the atmosphere. Yes.
And now, you may go in peace.
Basement should be open because they're doing a delivery. So I'm just gonna see if we can run inside.
Where were you? This lot's been sitting there since 9.
That's something to see to. Don't worry about it.
Up to some boldness, eh?
Want me to leave you this?
All right. I was only making fun. Keep your shirt on. Key for a second?
Maybe. Why don't you tell me what's happened to yours first? If you've lost it, again, you can see about getting another cut yourself.
It's not lost. I just left it in this storeroom and I don't want to have to go all the way till I have to.
We really need to sort that mess out. But not until the séance is over and done with. Tell you what, you can have the keys once we have these boxes all moved.
Séance. sake. Alright, let's go.
Still long since. Ghost! 910 ghosts. I can't read sheet music. Huh? Ah!
You found it. I know what we discussed, but I can destroy it myself. No. Give it to me! Now!
No! I won't have you lost. Like so many. And just like that, it's over.
11th ghost.
Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I? No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine. Mr. Ward, I thank you. With that accursed base gone, I finally have some peace, some clarity. I need to rest. I will be skipping this grand séance as a start. I will keep away.
chest for a sec. Travel plans. There's a Bible. She's a Christian.
Mr. Hunter placed a binding spell on Miss Dean just before she went missing. I should find and confront him about this.
sounds I'm hearing. Go see the good father's room. Here is it, key. Alright, to the left, figure out what the heck the Gnosticism is. Down. just gotta let bad things happen. It's true. God doesn't know this place.
There really are ghosts in the manor, aren't there?
Have you seen something?
certainly seen something. I just can't decide what it was. But everyone seems very certain that the house is haunted.
Well, it is. I really do think it is.
I feared as much. Then what can we do about it?
Well, it's not really our place to do anything about. But it will be alright. You'll see.
Yes, because Declan Ward's on the case, bumbling his way through the zone. Bumbling because he's not really part of this world.
I might make some extra offerings to my ancestors, just to be sure.
Supposedly the next person I need to talk to is in the hedgerows. The Irish lady.
Declan, aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
You weren't wearing a skull mask for the ball last night, were you? My dear Declan, I wasn't at the ball. You wouldn't catch me dead at a thing like that. No offense meant, of course. I found a long red hair inside a fallen mask. Does that mean anything to you? Well, it's not mine, if that's what you're asking. I wasn't at the ball.
I'll let you go.
You take care now, Declan. And don't forget to get a bite to eat into you. It's going to be a long day.
There's one person here. Long hair. That Finn must be a missing man. I assume it means that his room's free to look into. Again, my brain's like, what are you looking for? Oh, yes, that. Sorry, I glum forgot. And then it laughs at me as though it made a pun. Mr. Finn. Not what I meant to go. I don't need to listen. He's kidnapped. He's gone. In heaven's name? Oh, that looks like something we should pick up and use as a weapon.
I should close the mystery of the kidnapped person's identity.
Same as medicine notes. Being. It's not popping up, so I guess I have to. I guess I'll research it at the library because it's not popping up. My hypothesis. Take 7 minutes to see if I can fix this mission. Oh, for fuck's sake. Time to figure this out.
The kidnapped person is Mr. O'Finn, and he was intended to be kidnapped. Just not in this manner. But the kidnapper seemingly panicked when Mr. O'Finn mentioned recognizing them from some time in their past. And so they rushed up their plans and took him at the ball. But before this happened, the Bonnie appeared. She seeks grief from death, but she quickly moved on from the kidnapper. What does this tell me about the culprit?
He doesn't feel grief.
If the Bonnie turned away from him, it would be because there was no grief to sustain. So anyone who was feeling grief from the loss of a loved one couldn't be the kidnapper. I have picked up another. I wonder if there's. And if not.
Walter, sir. I don't think vampires are a thing to worry about, sir. I don't see anything that was just bizarre and scary.
Mr. Wall.
I am. In fact, the Marquess has invited me to join him for a meal.
Very good. Let me take you to your seat.
Ah, Mr. Ward. Good to speak with you again. I trust you are enjoying your time with us here at the Manor. You will join me for...
Yes. Thank you for the offer.
Seeing as I've not eaten anything in over 24 hours. I don't count the drug champagne.
I will admit, it is not often that I get to dine with nobility.
What brought you here, Mr. Ward?
I beg your pardon.
Are you a student of the occult? You are a working man, so I do not think you are here to climb social ladders. Perhaps you lost somebody.
I lost my, brother. Eamon. We were firemen.
What?
I stopped after a blaze took him. I know fishermen who think that when the sea takes them, it's their time to go. I never met a fireman who felt the same about flames.
I am sorry for your loss. My wife, she died in a carriage accident. Same one that crippled our boy. Do you know there are reports of over 100 different ghosts wandering these grounds?
Well, I've seen at least 11.
But not her.
Perhaps she's passed on, sir.
After it happened, I would wheel Walter around night after night, hoping to see her. Eventually, he asked to stop coming. Not long after that, I gave up too. Maybe gave up is being unfair on myself, given this event. I have somehow convinced myself that if all this is true, this business with the Séance, maybe I can see her again. Speak with her again. The silent dinner, Mr. Ward. Will you invite your brother to it?
I think I will. Yes.
I shall have the housekeeper lay a place out for him then. It is at 8 p.m. sharp this evening. You would not want to miss him should he come. Now, if you will excuse me, there is a lot to prepare for later on. Good day, Mr. Ward.
Good day, Mr. Blake. Marquise Blake. Time to waste time into the next drawing room. I think I didn't properly examine Finn when he was here. so I can't make a hypothesis about him. Which, you know, is frustrating. Time to waste time until 3. 3 o'clock. I'm gonna say. Fucking hate allergies. I haven't met someone who actually enjoys allergies, so. Maybe that's why I've been feeling sick. Just bad allergies.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Rory Callahan, and I'm pleased to see you all. I'd like to give my thanks, first of all, to you good people for attending. I'm going to talk to you today about the mythology of Ireland, the generations of mythical figures that were said to walk this land before us. And the story of our forefathers, as legend tells it, and how they secured our place here on this small part of the planet that we call home. It'll help you to understand that there are 4 cycles in Irish mythology. First, there's the mythological cycle. It concerns the most ancient reaches of our mythology, a time when a godlike race, the Tuatha Dé Danann, they shared this land with the Aeshi, or the fair folk, on which my aunt has already spoken to you. Secondly, there is the Ulster cycle, which took place around the birth of Christ. It mostly concerns the warfare of the regional kingdoms that made up what we now know as Ireland. The third cycle is the Fenian cycle, which focuses less on gods and their ilk or even royalty. It concerns itself with the exploits of hunters and bards, especially the Fianna, led by the hero Fiann McCool. And finally, there is the fourth cycle, the cycle of kings. This cycle, as you may guess, tells the story of the kings of Ireland, often with a moral to their story about the qualities that are desirable or undesirable in a king. Even after the first cycle, where they're seen most often, the Tuatha Dé Danann occur in many tales throughout Irish mythology. They're not gods in the Christian sense. They do not have the same level of power, nor are they all-knowing. Rather, they're more akin to the gods found in ancient Greece or Rome. They are understood to have dominion over certain aspects of life, yes. But they were also understood to exist in a form possible for mortals to encounter, and bound by degrees of the practical nature that this implies. Their plans, as we find in these myths, can be waylaid or circumvented by wily heroes. Indeed, many is the god that has died at human hands, or close enough to how we see death for it to be functionally the same in our eyes. Which brings me to the Milesians. The Milesians, our ancestors, at least for those Irish in the room, did not start their story in Ireland, but were a group of people who had travelled the earth for many hundreds of years. They came from Iberia, first led by a man named Each, who met with the three High Kings of Ireland, members of the Tuatha Dé Danann. He also met his end in Ireland, though the myths do not agree as to who or what killed him. Regardless, descendants of his brother's line, the three brothers, Amergin, Eruman, and Eberfin, would later come to Ireland seeking the vengeance for Eoch's death. To do so, their forces travelled to the royal capital of Ireland to confront the kings he held responsible for their uncle's demise. The Milesians and the High Kings negotiated a truce, in which the Milesians would stay 3 days anchored offshore in their fleet. But it was a trick. The Tuatha Dé Danann conjured a storm to wreck their foe's fleet. However, Amergin was a legendary poet and calmed the winds with magical verse. Those ships that outlasted the storms took again to land, and after great wars were waged, the survivors negotiated their peace. When offered half the land, the Milesians agreed, and cunningly took the upper half, relegating the Tuatha Dé Danann to the other world below. The land above was divided by Amergin between his brothers, giving the north to Erum and the south to Eberfin. They became the new High Kings of Ireland, then known in the Irish tongue as Era, in tribute to one of the sovereignty goddesses of old. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope this gives you an understanding of where we've come from, of the kind of people we are. A people who cannot be wiped out, who can overcome any force and the tricks they may use. A people who will not stop until this land is theirs once more.
I should close the mystery of the basement's secrets. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful from my investigation.
Mr. Wall. That's about it. This whole event is bad news. The Dean woman is worse. There's nothing I wouldn't do for Ivy, you know. And it's not like it'll do Miss Dean, but there's only so much I can do. If you're looking in, you have my word. Just make sure whatever if Miss Dean has bound Ivy's vision in some way, then she'll have... I took this key from her. It looks like it belongs. You'll have better...
I'm always a wee bit nerd. I don't know how long I've been muted, but I'm just covering my tracks. I did fully voice act the Dark Side Detective thing. I'll probably just do it if I force Kyle to do it, because that is the original game from the creators. The first game. Yeah, I was just saying I hate like knocking off sickness as allergies. Because the last time I was convinced it was just allergies, it turned out I had COVID before COVID was a known thing.
Mr. Ward.
I basically thought I had pneumonia until like, hey, so there's a thing called COVID, and that might be what you'd be having.
I found some documents Miss Dean had on Miss McLeod and Mrs. Lau after using the key you gave me for the catacombs.
Knew that Dean woman was trouble. We should bring this to Ivy and...
Yeah.
For all that trouble. I suppose she really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, we'll have both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that séance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
And there's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks. One day, I hope to repay you.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize.
I'd better get back to my duty.
Yes, I think myself.
I keep damaging the damn thing. Right. I now have Doyle, Miss Murphy. She's not eliminated because you need to be alright. He is Catholic. Is it Mr. Blake, the culprit? I believe I have the key to get into the basement. If not, I am fucked. I mean, I made it safe, but I'm fucked. Oh, thank God. Fecal? I don't know why I need to go to the chef's office, but let's go into the chef's office. I know what my brain just reminded me of. There used to be, it's not even Flash, like Shockwave, I guess? I know Shockwave game, a series of Shockwave games you would play on, Warner Brother. No, that's something different. There was a series of Shockwave games on a website. I can't remember what it was anymore. she lose a child? Just Mrs. Joyce.
That's me. Why does Mrs. Joyce have... I recognize that building. That... A newspaper from back home. It's dated the 5th of March. That's around the time of... Officer Ward, whose brother Eamon was one of the lost men, retired soon thereafter and he challenged many proprietors in the courts to improve conditions, including Rupert Dean. Once the fire took, it spread rapidly. Fire teams were deployed swiftly. The fire was eventually stopped by the reliable Irish. This is reporting on the Sheriff Street fire. The tenements were overcrowded and under-maintained. After leading a number of investigations, someone here was looking into me. The missing money.
Well, that'd be myself, Mr. Ward. I was starting to worry you wouldn't figure it out, Detective. Now come.
I think this is Mrs. Joyce's room.
You're the one who hired me.
I'm glad my faith in you wasn't misplaced, sir. This wretched Séance was bound to get someone hurt sooner or... Without the means to look into what happened to the girl myself, there's not much I can do. But it's not right, sir, for no one to do anything at all. I can't do much myself, you know. They're a bit strange in their own ways. But come with me, sir. I knew he would find out. He's not just anybody, you know. They write about him.
Might have told us earlier you'd have someone poking her.
Well, it's done now. And it's better that we have some... It's always been...
Quite right. Which is why I have us Mr. So we'd all best...
Look, at the ball last night, another guest, Mr. O'Finn's kidnapper. They must have a good knowledge of the house and its grounds. So who else other than yourselves?
There can't be many. Only the Marquess and the young master know the place. But the master likes to keep it to himself. We haven't seen him for a long time.
Oh, that's not good.
He doesn't leave his room. Not after the hour.
And there is nobody else.
I see.
Fact of the matter is, sir, but you ought to go and take a look around. You won't be able to get in. He intends to hand it to me before the silent dinner, so I can go to the silent dinner at 8 p.m. That's where I...
Thank you. It seems like the staff are in some kind of half-trance. They seem compos mentis until interrogated by the Blake family. At which time they have a shared, almost catatonic stock response. What does this episode teach me? Since the housekeeper hired me, that rules her out. Why bring in an investigator to stop your own scheme? Their speaking in unison means either all the staff are involved or none of them are. As if fake. They all had to be faking it.
It's gonna be hard to pull that off.
And so if she is ruled out, they all must be. I have picked up another I wonder if there's... And if not...
That's the... This game of Guess Who is getting bigger.
Hello again.
Mr. Doyle seems to have forgotten that he originally came here under Father Sinnott's command.
hello again. What? Oh, God. It's all coming back to me now. Oh, I do work for Sinnott. Or I did. I came and took the old porter's job when he was let go for misconduct. When was that? A year ago? I don't really know. The last few months are hazy. I was to map the grounds, find the Eon, and bring Sinnott here to free it from its prison. Things are foggy here. I forgot all this. I don't think it was the drink, drugs, or even Miss Dean that did that. I was using all that to cover up the confusion. Confusion caused by this place. This place was protecting itself from me, from Sinnott. Not sure why talking to you has brought it all back, but I'm glad that it has.
What now?
Yeah, what now? I don't care about that old life. Doesn't feel like mine anymore. But I don't want this life either. I was thinking of going away, but something's been stopping me. But not anymore. Now I can move on from all this. Once I get my pay for this weekend, I'm leaving to see the world. Shove that seance. I'm not going. And tell Father Sinnott that I'm sorry, but he's on his own.
Right. Thanks so much for watching. As stated, I'm getting kind of burned out on detective stories, so I'm going to do something different Thursday. I know I said I was going to do Fallen Aces, I just can't right now. Yeah, I know, I'm leaving. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Hope you guys stay safe, and see you then.